Hello, everybody. I am sorry I am 8 minutes late. uh, daylight saving time just it's throwing me off. Getting that extra hour of sleep, feels good. But we are back with the Adventures of Cynder Bahamut, and we will be continuing where we left off. I know I have put this series on hold a lot. But now we continue on where we left off.
We have kept you waiting over long, I fear.
Not to worry, Alphino. We had some rather fine mulled wine to keep us company. Truth be told, you could have delayed your arrival a few moments more.
Gibrion got the spicing just right this time. His latest batch is not only delicious and warming, but soothing to the humours.
Indeed. But 'twas not to soothe our humours that we gathered here.
Ah, no, quite right. The matter of that poor dragoon.
You have discovered something. A means to save him?
Let us not jump to conclusions, shall we? Assess the facts presented, then make an educated analysis, as you were taught.
Pray, cast your mind back to the moment of Estinian's transformation. Do you recall how you described it to us? You spoke of the sudden pangs which racked his body when he took up both of Nidhogg's eyes, and of how his form was twisted thereafter into a shadowy semblance of the Great Worm.
When he appeared at Falcon's Nest, the worm's eyes were fused to his mail.
Would that only his armor had been corrupted. Snaking forth from the eyes, I descried dark tendrils which entangled his very being. His ether has been all but smothered.
Then he is lost to us forever?
No,
What did I just say about jumping to conclusions?
I know.
Ishtola clearly stated all but smothered.
Listen to what the hot cat girl is saying. Do not jump to conclusions until the whole sentence is finished. I don't get why people do that. It's like, oh, he's almost dead. He's dead? Did you not hear almost?
As I later discovered, her impression matched my own. Though Nidhogg's presence filled my mind's eye, beneath his seething aura, I sensed the merest hint of something else. And after listening to Yishtola's observations, I became more certain of my suspicion that the something else I had sensed was, in fact, the trace of a different will, submerged in the sea of Nidhogg's rage.
You mean...
Yes, 'tis like that Estinian spirit yet lingers.
Can we not wrest him from Nidhogg's grasp, then? Tear the eyes from the armor?
We know not if that would serve to separate Worm's soul from man's. None have ever attempted such a feat.
Should it offer even the faintest hope of success, then by the gods, I shall be the first to try.
Alphino. By all means, hold fast to your hope, but be mindful of the dangers.
Be careful here. Angels go. Only angels go where demons fear to tread.
Even should you succeed in excising the eyes from the dragoon's mail, we have no way of knowing if your friend's soul would survive so violent a separation. And that is to say nothing of the possibility that his would-be savior might become Nidhogg's next host.
But what other choice remains to us? Should the opportunity present itself, I will tear those foul orbs from Estinian's armor and trust in the resilience of his soul, even at the risk of mine own.
Whoa. Hey, you're not the one who has to fight here. I'm the one who has to fight the giant dragon. If anyone's getting turned into a dragon after this, it should be me.
Ah, I found you at last. A messenger of the Temple Knights came to the manor some few hours past. The Lord Commander humbly requests the company of the Warrior of Light and Master Alphino.
Sir Emmerich would speak with us. Very well, thank you, Anawa.
"'Twould seem duty calls. Pray see to yours, and we shall return to ours."
Thank you, Y'shtola, Kryl. Your words have given me hope where there was none.
See, the framing of this, I always found this strange. Because the framing of this is very weird when I first saw it. But look how it kind of includes the night in the background. Like it's preluding to something.
Come then. Sir Emmerich awaits.
Alphino is allowing his feelings for this dragoon to cloud his thoughts. I worry he may do something rash. Keep an eye on him, would you?
Of course.
They think more of their friends' deliverance than their foes' defeat. But will history commend their fealty or condemn their folly?
The conference held at Falcon's Nest was to be a celebration of the reconciliation twixt man and dragon. But the lingering shade of Nidhogg, clad in the flesh of the Azure Dragoon, did mark the occasion by spilling the blood of his own kind. A timely atrocity to remind the children of Ishgard that the Dragonsong War was far from over. And when fear gave way to fury, the call to arms rang out anew. Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
Okay, that is to say, mayhap Nidhogg has been found. Come, I will hear what the Lord Commander has to say. After this, I am going to go buy some stuff for my gunbreaker.
My friends, I thank you for coming.
I thank you for having us.
You have had news of Nidhogg?
Alas not. Our scouts range far and wide, but they have as yet found no trace of the Great Worm.
We dispatched an elite unit of dragoons to reconnoiter the churning mists, but even they returned empty-handed.
A pity.
Fear not, Alphino. We shall see the worm again soon enough. His words at Falcon's Nest attest to that. Indeed, he is like to come sooner than we would wish.
God dang it, I really wish I had more time.
I assume Ishgard's defenses are being bolstered as we speak?
With all haste. I mean to call upon every able-bodied warrior at our disposal, from the Knights of the Four Houses to the men and women of the Watch. But I did not summon you to discuss strategy.
What then would you have of us, my lord?
I will speak plain. Now that Nidhogg is possessed of both of his eyes, no mortal force we can muster will repel him. That being the case, we must needs recruit an ally of equal strength.
Hrisvalga.
You speak of Hraesvelga?
Hrisvalga. Hrisvalga. I already said
I do.
Hrisvalga. The Age of Cynder.
To whom else could we turn?
Godslayer,
That
right
is
here.
Nidhogg's equal, I do not deny. Nor can I name another. But convincing the reclusive
Vitra,
creature to do
well, we
battle
won't
with his
meet him
own
for a
brood
good
brother
while.
will be... How shall I put this?
Okay, see, there are... I don't think... Okay, here's the thing. I can't spoil this for people, so if you're watching now, to mute me, go to another channel real quick. But in Walker, we find out that Vitra did hear the call of his brother's Nidhogg when he was calling for, hey, I need everybody, able-bodied dragon here so I can go to war with the humans, or should I say, the Elvins, and kill them all to get revenge for my mate for what they've done to us. He says that he did that and resisted the call. But I don't think Vitra would be Nidhogg's equal. Hrisvalga, Tiamat, most definitely. Hrisvalga, Tiamat would definitely be his equal, and if Bahamut was still around, rest his soul. Oh, most definitely his equal. Goddamn Ascians. Just need a full-on raid. Just, here are Ascians. We make them dead now. Nor can I name another, but convincing the reclusive creature to do battle with his own brood brother will be, how should I put this, hard.
It will be no small undertaking, yes. Estinian's report was most particular about Hraesvelga's unwillingness to involve himself in the affairs of men. But much has changed since your visit to Somal, and if there is even a chance that the dragon may be swayed, I must plead our case. Whatever price the dragon asks of me, I shall pay it. Such was my oath, to defend the people of Ishgard. Come what may, my friends, the battle with Nidhogg will mark the end of my tenure as the acting head of church and state. Will you help me discharge this final duty?
You didn't even have to ask, my friend. I was about to help you whether you wanted it or not.
We will,
we
my
have
lord.
stepped into a
Though
war
I fear our
with
involvement
Nidhogg.
offers no guarantee of success. Come then. We will depart at your leisure.
Thank you. Both of you.
Now, let's get with taking out his generals and his commanding officers.
The city is yours, First Commander.
My lord, we shall pray for your swift return.
Another cutscene. It grieves me to impose upon you in this manner, but you of all people understand correctly now. It is no position, Sir Enric. To Cynder and I, Asgard is as his second home. After the many battles we have fought, the bonds we have forged, the plight of your nation has become our own. If there is naught that we can do to aid it in its salvation, then pray impose all you must. Shall we be about our task then? We have no way knowing when Nidhogg's save will strike, but we must assume that time is not our ally. Indeed, with that in mind, I have taken the liberty of dispatching a messenger to inform Mistress Tataru that you will be escorting me to Solmal. I confess, I did not provide the exact details of our destination as they are as yet unknown to me. We will summon his race Valka at zenith in the churning mist. Ere we begin our ascent, however, I think it's best we pay a visit to Antoine. You seek an advantage in the coming negotiations. I do. I would consult with Valky. I proposed in this part out of concern for her condition. Were she to succumb to her wounds, it could have gave consequences for our alliance. That part she may be able to provide some insight into her sire's current state of mind. Well reasoned. To the Dragon Forelands then. Wait. Yes, sire, I'll be right back. But yeah. We'll go be here for a second. Hold on. Okay, so my stuff is slightly better. So I just need the accessories. If I have them, why aren't I wearing them? Hold on. I'm gonna be upset. Oh my god. There we go. And I almost can turn around in here. Without wings, you must take this passage to scale the town. Above you will find more of my kin, but beware of the cave more. Thank you. Come on, move those legs, move those feet. More energy, more passion, more energy. More energy, more passion. Let's keep moving up, we're here. Cutscene! Ah, 'tis the warrior of warriors and her companions. What bringeth you to my abode? Pray forgive us for disturbing your recuperation, Faulkner. I hope your wound does not pain you overmuch. 'Tis thou imagined me close to death. The thrust was deep, but not mortal. I will heal in time. Full glad I am to hear that. You were a guest of honor at our conference, and we failed in our duty of protection. On behalf of Isgard, I apologize unreservedly. I am a dragon full grown, and thou thought to protect me, mortal. I was tempered by the fires of batter ere thy great-grandson learned to crawl. Thy words do remind me of a knight whom I called friend some 1,000 years past. He swore to defend me from harm and hardship. Would that we could return to that era of peace, when man and dragon knew such comradeship. Would that our efforts do so were not undone by ancient rancor. For a truth, there could be no peace while Nidhogg's saying yet lingeth. That much is plain. Yet we lack the strength to banish him. Thus we make for some to beseech the aid of your sire once more. Folly, thou art thou knowest as well as I how he will answer. Race Valgar's heart remains unchanged then. A pity. But if it is a folly to hope, I am content to die a fool. As hath been the way with thy kind. Go then, but be warned. Thy sage presence has driven its minions to frenzy. Thank you, Vofner. We shall disturb your rest no longer. Lucia's reports describe it as trying in detail, but her words fail to convey the overwhelming strangeness of standing here in the midst of dragons. Winning over the worm. Though I expected no better answer from Faulkner, I take little pleasure from having been proven right. 'Tis foreseen that our presence at Zenith will be every bit as unwelcome as I anticipated. But what is the ire of one great one to a trio of self-confident fools such as ourselves? Let us begin our ascent. After you, Master Alphino. Go ahead if you wish, Cynder. We shall join you outside Monkholm. We'll just go straight to Mountain Home. But yeah, we'll be doing this series for Tuesday and Thursday till the new season of Destiny 2 drops. So brace thyselves for a lot of Adventures with Cynder. I had heard tales of the world above the clouds, but never did I dream one might paint a pale picture of its majesty. Do you live to see such wonders? I am reminded of my first visit to this peak, when Estinian and Estelle yet walked at our side. Eh? Kupo? Is that you, Cynder? Ah, if it isn't Mog, don't tell me you forgot my name, Kupo. After all we've been through together. But at least you remember me. You do remember me, don't you, Cynder? It's either oh god. Moghan? I wanna go. I never remember the Mughals. Phew! You seemed a bit hesitant for a moment, but I was sure you were just fondly recalling the time we camped here near Zenith, right, Kupo? But putting our shared history to one side, what brings you and your friends to Monkholm, Kupo? Another audience with old Racevalga. Well, I hope you brought the horn, Kupo. With the winds as gentle as they are, a good loud toots reach the Great One's ears easily enough. That is good to hear, Malcolm. Thank you. We had best push on to Zenith, while the winds are in our favor. Now that was unexpected, Kupo. Chief Moglin will want to hear about this. Alright, I can't fly yet because I didn't get these here, so we gotta take the long way. But yeah, so until the new season of Destiny, nice stuff. Starts, we're just going to be doing the Adventures of Cynder. Unless I'm playing with somebody else, I'm actually thinking of doing DC Online and streaming a bit of that. Pretty much the only gacha game I actually play. But yeah, that would probably be what I would be also streaming as well. I could, if I had enough speed, I could probably ramp that. Oh, right. I think I'm not on like my high level class anymore, so I actually have to be wary. I actually have to drive with some care now. But yeah, so that's probably what I'm going to be doing. I might put a couple of videos of things. If we have an end of the season cutscene for Destiny, for Season of the Witch, I will post it straight to my YouTube. I'm not actually going to do too much with that. Because it'll probably be no more than 5 minutes at best. I forgot we got this while we were here. I'm stupid. I forgot Zenith is... You know you haven't played in a long time when you forget that, hey, there's a aetheryte crystal there. You could just teleport, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm stupid. But yeah. So, how's everybody doing? I know people probably went to go see the Snap movie and all that. I still believe that movie was so good, so I just can't wait to see Snap 2. Because we already know there's going to be a 2. I like how the weather changes when the dragon is summoned. It gives me that very Pokemon feel. Like I'm summoning a legendary.
All and one.
You dare summon me again, mortals.
Great Hraesvelgr, 'tis not lightly that we beg this audience. Pray hearken to our words, for they concern the future of man and dragon both.
Greetings, Hraesvelgr. I am Emeric de Burrell, acting ruler of the nation of Ishgard. I am come before you to parley on behalf of my people.
Un alle in one, kom urnosk ein I ekmon kin.
You foresaw mine intent.
I believe that that thou hast enough to describe the answer in mine. Ouch! Do you have enough brains in your head to figure out what my answer is? Ouch! His Valgar is just like savage with it. It's just like, oh yeah, dude, it was written plainly on your face. You don't even have to tell me. But do you have enough brains in your head to basically be able to read mine and so see what my answer still is? Dang. My beloved Siva did once build a bridge twixt man and dragon. A bridge which thine treacherous forefathers saw fit to tear down, as thou well knowest.
Lis ech niteg kasmon ikin lis nuan jas an es in salen mon anesh ndai in.
Thinkest not thinkest thou Nidhogg was alone in despairing at the murder of our blood sister? Thinkest thou my own soul did not cry out for vengeance? Know, then, that upon that accursed day my heart did wither in my breast, and thine kind did unto me. Thy kind became unto me harbingers of despair. And I hate to point this out during this serious moment, but it's like it looks like his eyes are looking off in two directions instead of like actually forward. I don't know if that's just me or if that's just how it really is, because it's like one eye is looking like off to the left and then the other eye is looking off to the right. I don't know if that's just me, but I have to point that out because it's annoying me. 'Tis only Siva's gentle dream that prevented me from flying at Nidhogg's shoulder. Be grateful that I swore to abjure aggression ere I consumed her. I permit my children to offer or deny thee aid as they see fit, to warn thy people of my brood brother's coming. That thou darest ask more of me, but affirm thy incurable arrogance.
We understand that in your despair at man's betrayal, you seek only the refuge of solitude. But despite your protestations of spent faith, do you not still nurture the smallest flame of hope?
Perceivest thou such light in the dusk of my existence?
I do. If you claim I see falsely, then tell me, why did you consent to bear Rizel upon your back?
Is still piteous, deluded is still. Thou child did Lemmy surpass sin, and sought to balance the scales with her remaining days. 'Tis her unquenchable passion, so alike to that of my beloved, which did spur me into flight. And for my own part, I will countenance no longer the hands of evil men to use my brother's eye for ill.
So you do distinguish between those who acknowledge and repent their sins and those who perpetuate them. Interesting. It seems to me that you have not, in fact, lost faith in mankind as a whole. Rather, you weigh our respective merits by how we allow the past to influence our future.
I like how it's like, you getting uppity? You think you got the upper hand here? Hold up. Spare me thine idle sophisticy, even were there a mote of truth in thy reasoning. What of it? Wouldst thou have me slay my own sibling to save a city full of mortals?
Should we suffer ties of blood to bind our hands, then? Nay, if the crime is one of unconscionable evil, we must needs condemn it, even should the transgressor be our closest kin. When my father corrupted himself and his followers with the power of a primal, I beseeched the Warrior of Light to slay him, an act alike to patricide.
Hold on, I think patricide is like the assisted murder, or like I think it's assisted murder. Oh no, it's the practice of killing one's father. Full definition is the killing of one's mother, father, or close relative. Patricide, the word he used, is the act of killing one's own father. So there is a difference.
That he did not die by my hand matters little. If anything, it heaps greater disgrace upon my name. But had my father not fallen, he would have drawn countless thousands into a holy war of hellish proportions, which I hold the greater crime. Thus did I order his execution, sparing the lives of my people and yours. Alas, your brother Worm now prepares to murder those whom I sought to spare. What is more, he has taken my comrade's body for his own. But if I must slay my dearest friend to defeat my direst foe, I will not flinch from my duty.
Segmon infim, sescantis ekmon, kill al ud.
Break my oath and kill my king. Thou wouldst strike down thy friend, and by example of thy righteousness, persuade me to break my oath and kill my kindred.
Sloskna, dyrkin illes, kohes na inish, draor in.
Heed me, my child. The servants of Heidelin envisions a different outcome. They intend salvation, not only for Isgard, but for the doomed Dragon Slayer as well.
Daniteg, Ngarjas, Nosk in an, Slisva Holkas, Kain in na.
Believest thou the say to be Nighthog return? It is not merely a manifestation of his vengeance, the shuttle cast by thy blood brother's rage. I will not command thee,
Esgniteg esgdir ulga an, in an hesnesh an, jas ong, on inga.
Nidhogg's transformation into rage incarnate. In part of my own doing, I rendered unto him my eye, and empowered his revenge thereby. But 'tis the purity of my brother's wrath that lendeth him his all-surpassing might.
Sway in Ratatoska dis die an. Slosk kin. Skol ich les iro.
I saw a great day in the ruins where Ratatoska once dwelled. Heed well the words of my children, and hasten thee to the place of thy trial. Another day, another trial. Such ordeals must seem almost mundane to you by now. Would that I could say the same. Yeah, they're mundane to us by now. I believe I spied a worm landing just outside the palace. It's doubtless one of the children Reisvalga spoke. Come, my friends, let's not keep our escort waiting. But yeah. Oh! Here we are. Okay. And for the sake of Isco, I shall overcome whatever trial is placed before me, and I have no doubt you will do the same, Cynder. Okay. Big Eye. My brood mates and I will bear you to the place of your trial. Make your preparations. Dungeon unlock! Okay, I need to... Oh, he can play DPS, okay. This dungeon looked like it got a glow up a little bit. I don't know if it's just me or it's just like I haven't seen the opening thing for the dungeon in a long time. But dang, dungeon got a glow up. I'm gonna try to keep nice and Alright, beyond a shadow of a doubt. Yo, wake up time, boys. Get over here. Put the cat up.
Away with you! Down with you!
Down with you! I just probably made Alphino panic. Like, oh my god, it's something that. And I'm like, yeah, I just gotta, hey, I have to summon my persona somehow.
With you!
But yeah, That needs to be part of the trial.
Focus. Release!
I'm not choosing because
Focus. Release!
I'm choosing because I'm the baddest Koopa. I'm afraid they aren't too badly hurt. They're up here, Travis. Then, higher up. It isn't a race, so let us pace ourselves. No, might not be a race. By God, do I hate this.
Focus. Release!
God, I wish I had my own location at this moment. Oh, I unlocked the achievement while I was in the dungeon. Okay. We're killing this on the further side of here. I'm not taking. I don't have faith in GA eyes.
I have my pride.
Then use that pride to keep me alive.
You underestimate me!
Race Falcon or Nidhogg to be, it can only be Rattata.
Release!
That's a big horse. There isn't much room to maneuver. Have care.
This knight does not yield!
Uh-oh.
Down with you!
Gotta let the dragon get hit to this. Come on. Foul call.
You underestimate me!
Ow, ow, okay, I forgot how big that is. Oh. That creature was truly fearsome in motion. Thankfully, we managed to rein it in. Oh god, the horse puns. The horse Pegasus puns. Good heavens, what a majestic place. I dare say we are come to Ratatuska's sanctuary.
Away with you!
Thou hast delivered my child so far, but I'm still not convinced. I will try thy message.
Away with you!
Uh-oh.
Down with you!
Wait. What a wait.
You underestimate me!
Please do not stand in the orange circle. The orange circle does not give you free oranges like it's advertised to do. It only gives you orange flavored pain.
Away with you!
So please, use giant orange circle on me. Run! Thus, neither must I. Rat Tusker knew how to live. I'm not gonna lie. Rat Tusker's how to lie is shit. Like, you telling me Rat Tusker lives here? I'll take that and be like, yo. Let's do it. Alright, I think my cooldown's reset and we're ready to go. Pray, watch over us. Oh, they changed the whole thing. All that I have, I can bring. Yeah, they changed it. Like, guys, the man. How is it?
Release!
Holy crap! Whoa! Uh oh. To the sides. To the side.
I have my pride.
Oh crap. That. Oh, come on. Accidentally.
I have my pride.
Accidentally put Super Bowl out. Holy breath. Well, that's a lot of holy breath right there, my friend. And get to the other side. I'm liking this a lot more than I was liking.
Down with you!
This fight, Light Horn Warrior, press guy attack. Diamond Storm? What? When did you become Digimon? When did we go full Digimon here? Uh-oh.
You underestimate me!
Well. Holy Breath, Part 2, the Electric Boogaloo. I might die here.
I have my pride.
You underestimate me!
My resolve passes through my scrutiny. They have just spoken. We had such a thing. Alright. Old Steam restored you with Valor. Race Valor. I can English. Can someone please let me break? Oh dear God. Please let me break.
Away with you!
Just in case he got that off. I actually like this rendition of the dungeon. I like this rendition of the dungeon more than I do the previous one. The previous one had you jumping from platform to platform to platform, dodging certain things and all that. This actually feels like a boss fight. This feels like his Race Valgar is actually testing us. This actually feels nice. So as a change into the story, I give it 5 dragon flaps out of 5 dragon flaps. Even bequeathed of an eye, my brood brother was a fearsome foe indeed. But having tasted thy strength firsthand, I do begin to see how thou didst bring it in low. Hydarin chose her servants well. I shall trust in the seed of man one last time. By thy deeds shall the flickering hope that lingereth yet within my heart be rekindled anew, or extinguished forever. That you should stand ready, proof of your determination, mortals.
Swar'as finan, stiska ikim, el-en in an, sedgar initek.
Let us fight as allies then, and together banish my brother's vengeful shade. On my oath, the wrath that once was Nidhogg shall meet its end.
Taishi S.E.
I swear on the name of my beloved Siva, and on the soul of the lost Yastin. Countless times have I fought the minions of Nidhogg, but never did I imagine that I would one day face Reisvalga himself. My poor ribs. That was a painful reminder of a great worm's might. And had he truly meant to harm us, we would not be standing here now. Plainly, his intent was to teach. His onslaught forced me to recall my training about the speed of the dragon, his balance, his blind spot. It was, in short, a very thorough lesson. Oh, Kupo. Cynder, let me begin to congratulate you on the completion of your trial. For one with the name more befitting a jester, you fight with the savagery of a rabid demon. Do you see how my wings are kindled, and even my palm aches? After this dobering, I fear my loyal subjects will have to bear the load of my personal chores for quite some time, Kupo. Possibly, indefinitely. What? When I told you about Cynder's trial, I didn't mean for the rest of us to suffer. That triples your Sif, Mohan. Triple? But that's not fair. There's no justice, Kupo. None at all. Moogles do Moogle things.
Our negotiations proved rather more strenuous than I had anticipated, but the results seem well worth the effort.
The battle was indeed hard won. Thank you, my friends. I would never have earned Reisvelga's cooperation had you not seen fit to grant me yours.
Dude, we had your back from the beginning. We're gonna have your back in the end.
"'Twas your stalwart heroism that moved the heart of the Great Worm at the last. Any gratitude I can offer is but poor reward for your continued service to Ishgard."
Yo, I wouldn't mind free house. I wouldn't mind a free house. If you can give me a free house in Ishgard, I'll be happy.
'Twould seem our final reckoning with the dread worm is at hand. I only wish we had some inkling as to when he means to strike.
I'm stiffer than a brick.
Oh, gods.
The cry heraldeth his coming. Nidhogg's shade hath taken wing.
It has begun. We must away to Ishgard.
I pray we are not too late. An end to the song. Amric is desperate to fly to Ishgard's defense. Ishgard would not last long against Nidhogg and his horde. We must away. We need to go mock Jesus. No. Then what is your ordained? I have no idea how to say that word.
I must return to my city without delay.
Then we shall live to our wings. Let us meet Nidhogg on the field of battle, and together bring an end to this wrathful soul. Yo, I call the great battle. This would be even more epic if, like, I flipped onto his back, like, let's do this! I'm just like, I took the knee, I'm like, let's go. I'm ready. Oh god! Oh! My distance! Goddamn asses and their bullshit. How much more blood needs to be?
Remember your training! We hold fast until the Lord Commander returns.
Dying! See?
We must hold!
Come on! Hopefully the snow breaks the fall. For every one they cut down, 2 more appear. Oh, my leg!
Reinforcements! By the Fury, that one is the size of Nidhogg.
We've brought aid!
Lord Commander!
You are late, Warrior of Light.
Hey! Like a wise man once said, the hero always arrives late. It makes us look even better than we would have if we had been early. Get all of them out of here. This is my fight now. Light versus dark. This was the prelude to the Zodiac and Hydaelyn thing right there. I feel like that song is like prelude. Hydaelyn versus Zodiac, light versus dark. Wherefore standest thou with these vermin, brother? Abandon this ward shade. The suffering thou hast served no man. The traitors progeny have learned of their forefathers' betrayal, and seek to make amends with our kind. Never shall our grief be august, nor our law forgotten, but reconciliation may yet halt the spread of this plague of enmity. Forsake thine vengeance and be at peace. What salt have it? Reverence of these, thy gallantry with the vow may have robbed thee of thine wits, may have her cloying perfume have made thee forget the stench of our broad sister's lifeblood. You best be careful, boy. You talking so fast. You dare speak of my beloved. So the flames of rage may yet be kindled. I fear thine heart has long gone out. But waste not thy fury on words, brother. Thou shalt have need of it for battle. I shall stand to the side and let this happen. Just stopped his thing with a ball of freaking sound. This is the battle between two gods right now. We just ants. The choreographing for this like battle is just so good. Oh, everybody's like, hold up. No fair, he got a power up mid-fight. I call foul on the play. Power up mid-fight, lost 5 yards. Also 5 respect. Oh my god, I forgot that he took off the full wing. I just thought it was like part of the wing. No, he took off the full god-forsaken wing. For 1,000 years I fought without cease, and thou think you could prevail against me? Glory, not in thy say. The battle is not yet won. My power and my hope I have entrusted into another. Thine eye, what hast thou done? This would have been really cool if we got some like cool armor to go with this. This is the moment I get my battleizer. Fool! Thou would trust a mortal with thy strength? I know thou intrude upon my lair, and best half of me. But now I am whole, and naught in creation shall deny me my vengeance. I'm finding the parallels to Megatron and Nidhogg again. When I first saw this, I was like, yeah, Nidhogg is basically Megatron. And at first I thought his Valgar was the one who was playing the role of Optimus, but I think both of us are playing the role of Optimus here a little bit.
One soul's cry, a passion welling within.
I do not know how long this is going to take, so we're going to sit here and wonder, like, but God, this music hits so hard right now. But like I was saying, like, I feel like the comparison between, Megatron and Nidhogg here is an apt one because they'll both spurred on by a vengeance. And plus, I just got done kind of like watching the Transformers movie, The Rise of the Beast. Good movie, by the way. Very good movie. But like I said, back on topic, they're both spurred on by a vengeance because both of them have been slighted. As we know with Nidhogg, it was the killing of his mate and blood sister, Ratatoska. And for Megatron, it was basically being a slave and never being able to become something better. That and in certain eras of time and lore, Megatron was denied Prime and Optimus was given Prime. So that's another betrayal. So it's a betrayal kind of thing where they both were betrayed in a way by either the ones they put trust in or the trust of those around them. But here's the thing, Here's another thing I was thinking about was... Oh crap, it was in my tongue and now I can't remember. God dang it.
Why must you turn to empty bliss? Tell me why break trust? Why turn the past to dust? Seeking
And you just feel bad for both, all involved, because quite literally, I don't think the war between dragons would have. I don't know if the Ashians instigated the war between dragon and man, but if they did, once again, another reason to just fucking hate the Ashians. But yeah. I don't get that. I don't get my Heart of Stone until 68? Holy crap. Alright. We'll go do this.
Children of the land, do you hear?
I said we'll go until about 3:30 my time, so it is 2:53 now. So.
One true love they did find, bringing land and heaven's near.
Come on, last DPS, last DPS, last DPS. Come on, thank you. Hot wing. Some raids you just memorize, remember, like it's just like right in front of you. I still want this armor! Please, Square, give us Estinian corrupted armor! I forgot what that. Oh, I didn't see that. Reaper, Black Mage is down. I got murdered. Nothing to do with that edible food. Actually, something to do right about now. Now that's a hot tail. Survive the retro 3. We must survive! Oh my god, I don't think we're gonna survive. There we go. Yay, commendation.
Estinian!
Is this to be mine end? Nay, I will not allow it. I am of the first brood. I am vengeance incarnate. I am Nidhogg. Thou shalt die by my hand.
This is not your hand, worm!
Thou wilt obey!
I would ask one last favor of you, Warrior of Light. Finish me, now, while I have the beast subdued!
It is time. There is another way. Give us eyes!
You waste your time. Kill me! It is the only way! Ending Nidhogg will be my final duty!
I'll be damned before I let the best
You can't die like this!
character
I
die.
won't let you!
Mostly because if I did, the Final Fantasy Dragoon community would probably come after me with every lance they could find. Oh god, I said I wasn't gonna cry watching this the second time. Oh. It hurts because I was a healer during that cutscene. And I'm like, heal, Cynder, heal!
Children of the land, truths that once rang clear, two souls intertwined, one true love they did find, bringing light and heaven's new. Memories dimmed by shadowed hearts. In the waxing gloom did wane the lover's moon, watching as their worlds drift apart. One soul's cry, a passion welling within. Sacrifice, a final plea to her king.
The eyes! Cast them into the abyss!
Yet this bond of
And this is where we made our first mistake.
was broke, scattering her words to the wind.
This was our first mistake here. Where I should have just kept the eyes. We should have just kept the eyes because that's just setting us up for even worse things in the future. Because we basically just handed the eyes over to the Asians.
He lives. Ah, Estinian, my ill-fated friend. Lucia, summon the healers. I want them ready to receive him.
At once, Lord Commander.
Allow me to do this much, at least. You have my gratitude, Hraesvelga. Your deeds this day have saved a great many lives.
And our alliance has served its purpose. Thou didst wield the power I granted to reign. Just thy own skill, and not my eyes.
One in nest ik an cave.
I wish thy companion a swift recovery. Fare thee well, children of man.
The battle is won. We can do no more for Estinian now than bear him home and wish him well, even as Hraesvelga did. The rest we must trust to the hands of the healers and the grace of the gods.
Though through the haze of pain I swear I sense. But now, the past is done, and we must look to the future. At long last, Nidhogg is gone, its foul spirit cast out once and for all. I only pray that Estinian survives the ordeal. You know, since your battle with Nidhogg's save will beget many an epic ballad, Cynder, and rightfully so. It was, without a doubt, one of your most epical victories, though I must admit that I took greater joy in seeing you emerge from the experience unscathed. And not only for your own sake, had you not been there to aid me, those infernal eyes would still be fused to Estinian's mail. Yet, even with Nidhogg gone, I can't help but wonder how much of our friend remains. Let us pray a visit to Lucia and beg news of his condition. You mean you beg news of his condition? But yeah, so the dungeon has changed, but the trial is still the same. Okay, I can live with that. But yeah, throwing the eyes off, bad idea. Like, we did not think that one through. I know it was like heat of the moment, get rid of the eyes kind of deal, but And on purpose, I would have not done that. We know the Ascians are still around. And we just yeet! That was a mistake to me that even I pointed out in my first time playing this, because I'm like, the Ascians are still around. And I'm just like, we just handed the Ascians a powerful weapon to use against us. Let us speak with Lucia. She will know how Estinian fares. Cynder, Master Alphino, my honored friends, as if winning his race Valgar to our cause were enough, you took it upon yourself to rid us of his brood brother. I know not how to thank you. My own contributions were hardly noteworthy. The true saviors of the day were Cynder and Estinian. One triumphed over Nidhogg Shade through strength of arms, the other through strength of will. And speaking of Estinian, what news of his recovery? The Azul Dragoon was conveyed to the infirmary, where he now resides under the care of hospital captain. I am told he has yet to regain consciousness. But as you know, Estinian's mind and body were held hostage for many days. We must be patient and allow the process of healing to begin. In the meantime, you would do well to rest and recover from your own ideals. But surely, Sir Emmerich is never long from Estinian's bedside, and I will send word the moment they are developments. Now, if I have satisfied your concerns, I believe Lord Edmond and his sons are most eager to celebrate your return. Very well, First Commander. Come, Cynder. 'Tis seems that we are awaited at Fort Temps Manor. Welcome, Mistress Bahamut. Shall I show you inside the manor?
The heroes of the hour return.
And a little sore, and I still have yet to fully power down into my civilian clothing.
We but did our duty, my lord. It was the memories of fallen friends and not our heroism which saw us through at the last.
I gave every ounce of my strength, but mine efforts would have counted for naught had the Warrior of Light not arrived to challenge the Great Worm. As a sworn knight of Ishgard, I had hoped to do more for my city.
Well, we cannot all be heroes, dear brother. Let us put away our pride for a moment and revel in the valiant deeds of our comrade. For your sterling service to Ishgard, we salute you. And while we're on the subject of valiant deeds, I believe I myself have earned some small.
My lord's command was certainly watchful.
I knew it. He couldn't. Once a coward, always a coward.
There will be time enough to determine who is most deserving of recognition later. Our friends are doubtless weary from their exertions.
Nah, this is just an average Tuesday for me at this point.
I had chambers prepared in expectation of your return. You are welcome to retire at your leisure.
Good. Because I need to power down. Being a Power Ranger is not an easy job.
I am most grateful for your hospitality, my lord, but I believe I shall pay a visit to the Temple Knight's infirmary. Pray excuse me.
Our Master Alphino has grown. The plight of his stricken brother-in-arms pains him more than his own hurts.
Too true. Too true.
In which respect he has come to resemble you, Warrior of Light. Go then, visit the Azure Dragoon, and grant him what comfort you may.
Cynder, my friend, what can I do for the Savior is? Ah, he came to relieve me of my vigil a short while ago. Where he began to sit at Estinian's side, I could not well refuse him. Though he would sooner faint than admit it, the boy must be exhausted by his Valkyr's trial and all that followed. Estinian is blessed to have such devoted comrades. My own friendship with Estinian began some 10 years past, shortly after we joined the Temple Knights. I learned his name soon enough, but Estinian barely registered my existence. I was less a fellow recruit and more a shadow which occasionally darkened his path, and so I might have remained, had fate not seen fit to intervene. While out on patrol, our company was set upon by a dragon, and we were the only two to survive. The experience forged a bond between us, as such life-threatening scenarios are wont to do. Despite our friendship, he remained an intense and solitary youth, wholly obsessed with claiming vengeance against Nidhogg. Revenge was ever at the forefront of his mind. Revenge for the death of his parents, and revenge for his younger brother. I would venture that in Alphino he sees something of his lost sibling. And in the ungentle chidings of Estinian, Alphino has found an elder brother he never had. Truth be told, Estinian's tactless observations has saved me from disaster more than once, and I can well understand Alphino's affection for him. He is a friend of whom I would gladly. Lord Commander, your presence is required in the infirmary. Is he? Tell them I am on my way. Quickly, Cynder, we must go to him. Upon proceeding to the infirmary, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside significant time to view these cutscenes in their entirety. Let's go! It looks like he's breathing.
Cease your mewling, boy. It grates my ears.
Forgive me. When I saw you awaken, I could not... It was such a relief.
Now, Astinian. If Master Alphino thought any less of you, you would still be Nidhogg's plaything.
Or dead.
Or dead.
Emmerich got bars for days.
Aye, 'twas but a jest.
Aye, 'tis but a jest.
I thank you, Alphino. And you too, Warrior of Light. Quite how you managed to persuade Hraesvelgr to aid in his brood brother's downfall I cannot imagine. But full glad am I that you did. Yet again, you have achieved the impossible.
I, for my part, owe you an apology. When last we met, I did willingly loose an arrow at your heart. Can you forgive me?
There is naught to forgive, Emmerich. You but acted in defense of Ishgard as is your duty. Were you any less single-minded about it, I would not follow you into battle, nor trust you at my back. Besides, I had come to the selfsame conclusion, that I would have to perish for Nidhogg to be stopped. So let us dispense with the hand-wringing. I have heard enough mewling for one day.
Oh.
Oh, that... Shots fired!
The tendrils of Nidhogg's foul presence bound up every fiber of my being, usurping my senses, but I yet retained some trace of awareness. The worm's mind was as a vast and tumultuous sea. Endlessly its black waters churned, his grief and despair at Ratatoska's murder never calming, never receding. Driven by this surging current came wave upon wave of unrelenting rancor. It was the very image of my own heart. There I saw the dark reflection of the hatred I felt after Nidhogg slew my family, when no path remained save vengeance against dragonkind. Neither one of us had a choice. But I was blessed with something Nidhogg was not. Comrades and teachers to console and admonish me. Had I not had them to gainsay my obsession, it would surely have consumed me as Nidhogg's did him, and we would have been in all respects alike. Though his shade is banished, his spirit scattered upon the sea of clouds, I feel no joy at his passing. Where once I craved vengeance, I now crave rest. Lord Commander, my hunt is at an end. I would lay down the mantle of Azure Dragoon.
My friend.
He has tired himself with too many words. I doubt not that he will make a full recovery, but he must be allowed some few days of quiet.
I too must see my path to its end. Sleep well, my friend.
Following the battle with Nidhogg on the Steps of Faith, Sir Emeric called an assembly that he might make his final proclamation as acting head of state. 'Twas there, with one decree, that the 1,000-year rule of the archbishops was ended, paving the way for a new republic. The governance of Ishgard would now be placed in the hands of high and lowborn alike, their ranks represented by the newly founded House of Lords and House of Commons. Church was separated from state. The foundation for change had been carefully laid, and the reforms proposed by Ishgard's new government passed into law without incident. His duty done, Emeric de Burrell gladly stepped down from the Archbishop's dais, only to be raised unto the highest seat in the House of Lords. Though he strove at first to refuse this honor, the unexpectedly strident voice of the Count de Durandare left him little choice but to accept. And so it was that the winds of gentle revolution came to stir. Prominent among the many honoured guests at Sir Emeric's investiture were the ambassadors of dragonkind, a fitting symbol of Ishgard's newfound peace. The people looked on in awe as he soared through the heavens on dragonback. And by their cheers did they hail him an azure dragoon for a new age. Thus were the notes of the dragon song rewritten, the din of war giving way to a rising litany of peace and hope.
And that's what we're going to call it. So, I've been me, you've been you. And this made me cry again. And this is a bye-bye.